So, how's that restaurant?
Oh yeah, this chief actually has a name. It comes up in a chapter title, but I can't remember what the fuck it is.
All I've noticed is that he's black, and that's stereotypical. Why is everyone gotta be black?
He's the chief, and he has fish. That's his
Give me your
character trait.
badge! I'm tired of your sassy bullshit.
You're off the case. Go solve the case.
Give me your badge right now.
Look at my American flag. Look at it all furled over there. God, that was
He's
awful.
got a stupid face too.
Wait. Okay, we've said this in both this and the Beyond commentary, but that's not out of place. I wonder if David Cage actually thought, well, the faces look stupid, but I can't fix that, so I better give everyone a stupid face.
There's a reason why David Cage does not use many black characters since Fahrenheit, because he can't fucking make them not look retarded.
What's the plan now?
Well, if that was the case, he'd stop using white characters and Asian characters. It really No, wait, he stopped using characters. He never started using characters, Noonum.
That's funny. I saw what you did there. What is up with Tyler's haircut? Because that's Tyler, right?
Yeah. I don't really know. I never looked at it before now. It looks like in the beginning stages of an afro. You know, before you're really ready to commit to growing a magnificent one.
Let me just grow a afro out of the back of my head. It's gonna bend over and become an afro over my head, like a helmet.
Oh, God, the bonus card is in the fucking cutscene. Okay, so Noonum, how do you like the old Tony Hawk games?
I think I played one. I wasn't really good at it.
I quite enjoyed them, but I was fucking terrible at them. Well, in this game, you can feel like a Tony Hawk's grinding master. How do you like to feel like a grinding master?
Like Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yes.
Are we gonna... Is this a Sonic level?
Yeah, we're actually gonna speed up right now. These are obstacles. Crash into one of them and die.
Imagine if, oh, that... Really?
Okay, this is... Yeah, if you just make it go all the way, she just runs out. You get a few attempts. If you fail enough, Tyler just walks in and does it for you.
Where is she right now?
She's in, like, the police logs, which are in some kind of evil underground subterranean, which was redundant, dungeon. Like, they can't tidy this place or make it orderly, no. Also, it's been a while since I played, but I think, if I'm remembering my control scheme right, I think I blanked out. A and D to balance this bar, okay, and you have to hold the right mouse button down, and move it left and right to look around.
Jeez.
You can imagine how comfortable this is on the fingers.
Imagine if you had to do this in Sonic whenever you're grinding.
Oh, that'd be great. Then I'd truly feel like I'm playing a video game.
I remember, I think it was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, is that if you got enough points, you could buy a cheat in the game where you didn't have to do this anymore.
I think in all the games you had a cheat where you could do that, because I remember playing Tony Hawk's Underground when I was a kid, turning on, like, the cheat where you didn't have to balance, and then just getting on a circular rail and getting a fuck ton of points. I just wanted to see how high that multiplayer would go.
Here's the archive terminal.
Just spend the whole day just going around and around.
At the speed of sound. I regret saying that.
This is 2009. Why isn't... This is 2009, right?
Yeah, 2000.
Why isn't any of this shit on fucking computers?
We can't update this. This is vintage. This is a computer which uses VHS tapes. And that what looks like a laser disc in the background.
Why does no one come and clean this shit up?
Would you want to come down here and clean this shit up?
Yes, because then it wouldn't look so fucking ass. Snake, I'm gonna force you and we're gonna clean this place up.
Okay, I'm just gonna go hook myself into the game. You get the mops and buckets.
And we're gonna buy some actual light bulbs. And it's like, we're not gonna use this fucking Silent Hill bullshit of fucking turning valves so that these shit can move. What is this?
Okay, do you think this scene really adds anything by making it claustrophobic? It's just kind of like saying, you know, you're going to have to absolutely pay attention. Oh yeah, and also they do this shit.
I mean, they haven't made anything claustrophobic. It's just the main character feels claustrophobic.
Yeah.
I don't
the
feel like
first person-
claustrophobic.
You know, this scene would have actually benefited more from not a first-person camera angle, but like a pulled-in camera angle behind the character.
Has the game ever done a good claustrophobic section?
I'm trying to remember. Uncharted 3 had segments that kind of did that, but it was only played. It wasn't really like the main character was claustrophobic. Only one of the side characters was, but it didn't really feel closed in. I'm pretty sure there's a horror game out there that does it well. It's just that David Cage didn't. This scene is really less phobia-inducing and more like tedium-inducing.
I mean, he's not trying to make the gamer feel claustrophobic. That's a big part of why I don't like David Cage's video games, is because he's not trying to. He's trying to make me care about his movie. And when I play a game, I kind of want to get into the game, not just into the movie. And
Yeah.
especially when his movie, story-wise, isn't great. I mean, okay, I'd be interested if your story was great. It's
Well,
not.
really, in a David Cage game, that's really all there is. QuickTime events and a story, and I mean, QuickTime events generally aren't that fun. Like, there's no two ways about that.
It's not. The Walking Dead isn't fun because of its quick time events. They're kind of primitive and kind of pointless.
Yeah, they're like no one. If anyone out there plays Walking Dead for the QuickTime events, you have a much lower enjoyment threshold than I do.
If you play Walking Dead for the amount of choices, even, it's like no. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, they could have sold The Walking Dead as a, I don't know, cartoon or something, and would have probably been as successful. Sure,
Is
some of
the-
the choices or some of the aspects would have gone missing, but
it really is just like good writing and memorable characters that make shit like this. Like, you can put up with more boring gameplay. I'd say Walking Dead is less gameplay oriented than this, but it's still a fuck ton more enjoyable, and I can forgive its gameplay because I give a shit. Also, this scene just, you have to find, as a kid I hated this, you have to find any of these shelves, you can pick up the video and take it back to the thing. And yeah, you can read the sides, but even then, you still have like a degree where you can go wrong. So this is actually like the third take.
third take.
Yeah, because on my other takes I went to the wrong shelves first, and I thought, no, I don't want to rewatch that. So instead I replayed it.
I
Twice.
think I found it.
Fun.
Why is she still neutral? What would it be like if she was at the top? Would you just feel like neutral again?
Yeah, neutral is the top.
Oh,
The name of the
I guess,
detective.
well, none of the characters can really feel happy, Nuna. That's not good drama.
aw. Oh.
Do you want to know what the bottom is called?
Carla asked me to see what I could
The
find
bottom
out
is called
about
Wrecked.
Get wrecked.
might be able to tell something about the killer. I inquired in the office and I
Oh, my funk soundtrack. I better turn it down because I'm in a library.
Wait, this is a library? What the fuck is this? This is the Max Payne version of a library.
TDF, if you are listening to this, do all libraries in New York look like this?
Rachel told me about a library that it was like a maze. And I'm gonna go there when I'm in America this Christmas. It wasn't a library, it was a bookstore. I'm gonna buy a book. I don't know what book yet, but I'm sure gonna buy a book.
There is a massive, like, 4-story bookshop in the middle of London.
to my brother for his
I want to go back there and pick something up. So I looked around, they had a really fucking... Obviously for 4 stories they had a good goddamn selection. So yeah, the puzzle here is just look at that inscription on the book. You don't have to look at anything else here. Oh yeah, and then when you pick up the book again, how fucking lovely is that?
torn piece of paper.
Is Tyler so anxious? Now he's tense. What did
Finding
you do to
that-
Tyler previously? What did we do?
We didn't kiss the girlfriend. We got beaten up twice. Actually, that made me feel anxious. I honestly can't remember. We haven't made him a happy bunny. Oh, yeah.
Excuse me?
I'm not even gonna say anything because this whole setup is dumb. Like even when you know what's going on.
Is that the 100 or 400-year-old Asian guy from True Crime?
Yeah, he moved to LA and he went straight. Runs a library.
Jesus Christ, that stereotype.
It's even more dumb than that. You would not believe it.
What's with those glasses? How can anyone read with those glasses? Worse glasses.
He's a fake Chinese man, just like the fake British guy.
I was digging around in my closet and I found this old book. Thought it might be worth something.
Okay, if you admit you're a cop, he just gets really suspicious and like says, "Oh, immigration passed me," and then kicks you out. Just in case you're wondering. Jesus, look how stiff that is. You could stab someone with that beard. If he ever does a chin strike, he is going to prison.
You must have seen books like this one before.
Jesus Christ. It's like a part of his face. Well, it is a part of his face, but like a part of its... There's bones in there. Just like old withered skin, it's not even hair.
There's a bonus scene in the thing, I'm not sure if you can trigger a gameplay, where he turns into 3 people and Tyler beats them all up. That's a scene you have to pay for. Just throwing that out there.
What?
Yeah, weird, isn't it? Okay, so this puzzle's actually kind of interesting.
So what is it?
We have to find a book by a certain author by knowing the color code and the... Wait, I'm basically dealing with a shitty version of the Dewey Decimal System here. And I just called it interesting.
Why can't the fucking old Asian guy find the book?
I bet he can't even climb stairs in his old age, so he's pretty much stuck here. His family brings him food and he just manages the bottom floor of the library.
Is that graffiti or are those just pictures put on the wall?
I'm pretty sure they're just pictures.
Kinda look
What
like
am I?
graffiti.
I just, like Tyler just said, what am I in a video game? And typically that would be a really on-the-nose joke, but I'm honestly wondering if he is.
Oh, let's take up this huge... Really?
Yeah,
Really?
so we have
Tyler,
to find
just
it by
get glasses already.
So it's by a guy called D. Gratola. Okay. And, fuck. This puzzle's...
Come on, that's graffiti. That's not pictures.
Somewhat... Well, yeah, he can't get upstairs and do anything about it. So, where's
Douchette.
Gratola?
Douchette. There's a guy named Douchette.
I think you're really starved for amusement at this point, man.
I wonder what Douchette is doing right now.
Probably being dead. I think all those books are from like the 1700s, 1800s. So,
I wonder
yeah.
if the word douche comes from that. Well, I know what actual douche... I'm just talking about the general insult douche, but I
Yeah.
hope they're completely different. Like, the insult douche and actual douche have completely different etymology. And the reason why the douche is a thing is because Mr. Douchette was a big-ass douche.
That'd be some self-fulfilling prophecy kind of shit there. So,
Wait, he
yeah.
runs downstairs. Oh god!
It's like really long, powerful strides, like doop, 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 doop.
These
I can
stairs
play a
can't
whole
stop
song.
me. Physics, human bone structure, what is that?
Fuck this horse shit. I will just glide everywhere. So, comparing the author's name and the year and the colours just lets you find it on the white section on the 3rd floor. Isn't that lovely?
Here's your book.
Go for the whole thing.
Oh,
Thanks, dude. What do you want to know?
Make this part much longer.
Well, do you have clients who buy these kind of books?
Alright, Cabraco, get out of my library.
If that's what you think.
you know he's not even a Chinese stereotype. He's actually just got an
Is there
American
a way to
accent. He
find
just
out
does
who
that for
sold this book?
some reason.
He's like got 2 personalities in his head. He's like the normal, like ordinary person, and then the ancient, old, racist Chinese guy.
Like, Tyler should just tell him, say, you should really cut that shit out, you know? That's, like, not even amusing as a character trait. That's just fucking dumb. Like, was I meant to laugh here? I honestly can't remember.